you all for your generous support of the Gifts of the Heart. Today's the deadline. Joyce Burrow and Valerie King have been out sewing and shopping, and we have a little bit more to do this week before we deliver them to Portland next Friday. But you all donated time, monies, materials, and shopped, for which we are very grateful. Joyce priced out the buckets, which they said might cost $75. Joyce got them for around $25 good. So, okay, so as you know, it's finally spring, and Miriam springs forth after a long and arduous winter in her CWS blanket. Spring is the season of rebirth and renewal, and each spring our mission committee focuses on disaster relief, first of all with one great hour of sharing in March, which Joan told you about, for which we collected $160, and then now Joyce is spearheading the kids thing for April, and you've responded generously again. And for May, we put out our third prong for disasters and emergencies, the Blankets and Tool Program. Miriam is cozy and warm in her Church World Service blanket and reminds us it is almost time, right before Mother's Day, to send this symbol of support to 80 countries around the world whenever disaster strikes. This year, Miriam wants to remind us, too, that the program supports replanting of crops, which is going to be a little late in Maine this year. These blankets are used for warmth, shelter, clothing, protection from elements. They can also become a tent, a sleeping bag, or they can be used to transport both belongings and people. It is called Blankets Plus, and it has a lot of prongs to it. Refugees and rebuilders often need tools to rebuild. We can help our neighbors around the block or around the world. And last year, Church World Service sent 174,000 blankets and kits to disaster areas. We have put out the cards, which you can take today if you want, or next week, to send to someone you wish to honor by giving to this program. It could be a mother, a father, or anyone who you wish to honor, someone who is comforting and caring. So please take the cards off the back table out by coffee and present them to the man or woman you wish to honor with any donations to this program. Traditionally, my mother, a nurse, always tucked us in with the blankets around our feet at night, so I think of her. And the tools I associate with my dad, always fixing something on the farm or replanting the fields. We joined 35 other Christian denominations in this project, and that can buy a lot of blankets and tools. Your envelopes are in the friendship pads today, but it's for the whole month of May. If you want to give a check, just mark it missions and tag it blankets so that it will ease accounting for Pam. May is the wrap-up of disaster relief outreach. So what do you say, Miriam?
I say that's all right.
That's all right.